All right, another DIDI update video. On October 13th, I posted a video that outlined why I thought the DIDI app would be restored to the Chinese App Store by the end of December. Now we're getting news as of 3 days ago that that is indeed correct. All right, jumping right into the article by Reuters. Basically, DIDI prepares to relaunch app in China, anticipates data probe will end soon by sources. So jumping right into it, summary, cybersecurity investigation started in July. The app was removed from the App Store and the shares are up in market open. We'll talk about what the share price and how it reacted next. But DIDI Global is preparing to relaunch its ride-hailing app and other apps by the end of the year in anticipation of Beijing's cybersecurity investigation will be wrapped up by then, 3 people directly involved with the relaunch said. The people declined to be identified, said they expect the Chinese regulators to finalize any penalties on the company in December. That's exactly lined up with the timeline as stated on what these regulatory investigations are supposed to abide by, so this doesn't surprise me at all. Now that doesn't mean the app will get on by the end of the year. It just means that the regulation will be done by the end of the year. It may push it into the next year when the app actually goes to the store. So we'll pay a little bit more closer attention to this. Once it's all wrapped up, I'll be making videos as we know more. Another thing that they noted in here is they're kind of linking out what the potential fine would be. 1.6, that's what the company is setting aside. So that is pretty large when you're thinking about the total size of the IPO versus what the penalty is going to be. That's almost, I forget what the IPO price is, around $4 billion. So pretty hefty penalty if that's what it's going to be in comparison to what the IPO is at. But it is lower than initial expectations of exceeding what the IPO was. So all in all, it's good to finally have some more information. I'm happy to see some leaked information about DIDI coming out. And I'm super excited about it finally coming back to the App Store. And I'm also looking forward to the earnings, which I'm not sure exactly when that's coming out, but I'll be keeping an eye on that, and we'll have another video out once that's out there. And when that news came out several days ago, DIDI's stock price went up almost 10% in a single day. So, it closed up 10.5% higher. And then since that, it rose another about 7% to close the week up about 17%. So that news has created some momentum to the upside. There's a lot of anticipation. People can now start to see the end goal. If you watched my video a month ago, you would have already seen that, right? So that's kind of the objective here, is to kind of get ahead of where other traders are going. So I'm pretty excited to hear this news. It kind of confirms something that I had been saying for several weeks now, that I was hoping my subscribers would be able to take advantage of. So there was a slight little rise there. I'm pretty excited to see this stock get back to where it needs to be. Again, we're not past all the risk, okay? This, the fine looks to be substantial. There's going to need to be further evaluations of the stock and where its fair valuation is in the future. But overall, the main thing that we've been really focused on is when is the app going to make it back into the App Store, and from then growth can continue, revenue generation, user growth can continue. Those are the things that we want to see. But first, the app has to be on the App Store in order for any of that stuff to matter or be true. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. I do videos on personal finance, investing, and stock analysis. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button. My name is Frank Finance, out.